My name is Myron Dean Hadfield, and my final rank in the Navy was a machinist mate first class, qualified submarines, MM1SS. My Navy experience actually started when I was a senior in high school. One day in probably December of 1955, myself and 2 or 3 other male students had permission to leave the school, and what we did was we went up to Rhode Island to a CB base, and we wound up in New London, and we was actually looking to, get some information on the service. And as it turns out, probably the 2 or 3 people that I went with, I was the only one who actually joined the Navy, and it was actually reserves. So on December 7th, 1955, which was, 14 years after the start of World War II, I signed a paper and I was officially in the United States Naval Reserve. So that's pretty much how my Navy career started. Like I say, I was still a senior in high school, because I didn't graduate from high school until June of 1956. Because I was in the reserve, myself and a few other people who was in the same circumstances I was, who joined the reserve, we were sent. We used to go to our, our monthly meetings down at the submarine base, and then in end of August in 1956, we were activated on full duty, active duty, and they sent us down to Bainbridge, Maryland, on the train, and we had been down there about 2 weeks when I'm sure they knew, but they discovered that we was in the reserve. So in essence, myself and a few others, we did not really go to boot camp. So that part of the Navy was was not in store for me. So they sent us back up to New London, and we was enrolled in submarine school, and that was in the fall of 1956. So I did not actually go to boot camp. Well, it's probably just the way it happened, because I had joined the U.S. Navy Reserve down at the submarine base, and so I can't tell you exactly for sure if that's what the reason was, but I was pretty much locked into submarine service just because I was in the Navy Reserves, signed up at the submarine base and attended training sessions down at the submarine base. So I'm sure this is pretty much of a different situation than most of the people that you've talked to. Well, even in high school, I did well in subjects that I was interested in, and ones that was okay. I still did okay, and that's this year was kind of a whole different thing, to understand that what I was going to learn was going to be pretty important. So it was a whole different concept from learning English in high school and science and all the others. So yeah, it was rigorous, and it was definitely interesting. So, and this lasted probably 2 to 3 months. The old diving tank. Yeah, we did that 2 or 3 times, but yeah, it was kind of scary. They actually, I'm trying to remember, if we went up there in a diving tank when I was in submarine school, or after I was assigned to the Bang. But in any case, yeah, they kind of, the people that was, the instructors there were, obviously competent, and so it was definitely an interesting experience, to to get down into the bottom there and get in a tank of water, and they started filling up with water, and, then they say, go out and send you up, and you say, keep on blowing, and then, you wound up on the surface, so it was definitely interesting. And I probably did that, I know at least 2 times, and maybe even 3 times. Submarine school was on the base at, actually, which is in New London, which is actually in Groton. And I was assigned to the USS Bang, which was at State Pier in New London.